Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Let's get right to it. Prop firms are getting a bad name right now, so let's attack what's going on real quick. And I want to get into Apex. They're having an 80% off sale. I want to get into the platforms they use: Tradovate, Ninja Trader, Quantower, copy trading. But this is going to be a quick overview, high level. I'm not getting into the intricacies of it yet. I'm going to be doing a series on that over the next week or two on this and a few other firms and how you can integrate and copy trade all of them more in depth in my last video. But real quick, so Apex has that sale, 80% off each account. It's about 2 days and 9 hours left. As you guys know, if you don't know, they run sales once every few months. And yeah, it's worth picking up a few. Now, I'm just going to go through this as if real quick, you're new to the industry and you're experienced. Apex is one of the top prop firms out there. You can have up to 20 accounts. Look at the numbers here. The average monthly compensation is almost $4 million to customers monthly since January, since this year. So this total compensation since 2022, it's $40 million. In the last 90 days, broke every record they've had. They have $19 million in payouts. So the advantages and pros of Apex are you can have up to 20 accounts funded. You have an unlimited amount of evaluation accounts, but you can receive 100% of the first 25,000 per account, and 90% beyond that once you're funded, and the company takes 10% to make profits. You get 2 payouts per month. There's a minimum and a maximum depending on the size of the accounts. You can qualify in as little as 7 days, but there's no time constriction. You could take 3 years to pass an evaluation. There's no pressure on you with that. You can trade full-size contracts and valuations of funded accounts or micros. There's no scaling rules, failing going over contract size, no daily drawdowns or loss limits. You can trade on holidays. You can trade your normal day-to-day strategy or system during the news. There's no total cap on the maximum payout. There's a one-step evaluation process, no two-step process, convoluted stuff to delay you from getting paid. As you can see, they're paying out a lot of people, and they're all listed on the bottom of the site, which I'll show you in a second. But I want to get into Tradovate real quick, and I want to get into a few other things. So it's a simple risk management rules. You can trade up to multiple accounts once you're funded. You have 20 funded accounts, and the reason for that is simple. If you have 20 funded accounts, it just gives you peace of mind where you don't have to go for the home runs. You can go for singles, get $50 a day, or average $50 a day on 10 accounts, and that's 500. And then if you lose 500 for the day. You lost $50 an account. You know what I mean? And then you slow roll and build that. Slow and steady wins the race. Everyone that tries to hit home runs, maybe 1% of them actually succeed. And it's much easier to pass an evaluation. I'll just get that out of the way, because once you go to a funded account, psychologically it's a lot harder for anyone in trading. Why use a prop firm though? What's the point of all this? Okay, what's all this jargon mean? Okay, basically what it means is simple. Instead of you putting up $50,000, I want to say in a real clear way, you're not trading with 50,000 actual dollars. You have $50,000 of buying power, okay, which gives you a lot more opportunity and flexibility to make more profits, and also lose money if you don't manage your risk properly, which is the single most important thing in this, is risk management and your mental capital. Okay, if you don't have the right mindset, you will not succeed. And if you don't have proper risk management and a strategy and stick with it, you will not succeed in trading, in prop firms, and anything. You will look at this as gambling. You will buy 20 accounts, blow them, buy new ones. You don't want to do that. My channel is not for that. Okay, if you want to do that, go to another guy, like someone else that curses at you and bans you, and all the other guys that are just sitting there collecting their affiliate links. And listen, I'm doing this to make passive income and to share my journey and build a community. But I'm going to do it. Why? Who am I and what's my channel about? I'm going to get into that another time, but just want to say I keep it 100% real here. I'm going to keep it transparent. And as I make profits from the affiliates, I'm going to give about 10 to 15% of that all back, fully transparent, going to show everyone what I made and how much I'm giving back. Okay, as soon as I actually start making some commissions, because I'm not big on this. I'm more on my trading my own accounts, and that's it. So I went down a little squirrely rabbit hole there, but the point is to show you where my head's at. Okay. And I'm not fully confident in my trading to give you strategies yet. I have strategies that work, risk management that works. I am profitable. Am I where I want to be? No, I'm about 4 years into my journey and I'm getting there. And this is to build a community, share, and show the reason why this is advantageous. So back to what I was saying. If you buy a, let's say a 25,000 or 50,000 of the most popular accounts, what does it say it costs here? Okay, it costs 147 a month, 167 a month. Now with 80% off, which is the sale, this is about 30 bucks a month, and this is about $26 a month. Okay, so that's a no-brainer to have access to this. Now with 25,000, you get 4 minis or 40 micros. You could trade, you know, a bunch of indices. You could trade commodities. You could trade metals. You could trade currencies, but it's all through the futures aspect of it, not forex, not options. And in my opinion, my humble opinion, this is the most advantageous way to make profits. You're not trading against the company. This prop firm does not trade against you, unlike the big name that just. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Company that got in trouble. They were counter trading their traders. Their business model was based on just making subscription fees and paying customers. Not going to go down that rabbit hole, and they got put out there, and that's bad business. So Apex is here for the long term. The other firms I'm going to talk about is also here for even longer, and they're regulated. They're properly set up in the United States of America, and that's that. So went on a tangent, but back to the point of the video. So Apex Trader Funding. These are the different size accounts. 80% off all these right here. It ends in 2 days. Okay, let me give you an example here. So 10 contracts is 100, or you can do 100 micros. Your profit goes 3,000, your trailing threshold is 2,500, meaning you can't lose more than 2,500 or the account gets blown. You can do a reset, but the thing is, if you get the account evaluation and you do fail, each month it will reset if it's in a failed state. Okay, so you don't have to do a reset. So that's why it's smart to pick up a few accounts just in case you mess up. And you don't have to trade the account. You could trade SIM. So you could trade SIM. This is Ninja. You could trade your SIM account on NQ or any instrument you want. You could do NQ. And you could trade the SIM. And then when you feel comfortable with your strategy and your bracket, excuse me, these are brackets on Ninja. I may be getting a little too, not complicated, but, not on track. But just trying to show you the possibilities. I'm not editing this. It's going to be a little stuttering, a little bit, and all that stuff. It's just the way I am. I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm not an editor. I'm a trader that's building a community. So you may be able to tell what part of the world I'm from. It's fast-paced. And if I talk fast, tell me. I'll try and slow it down for y'all, okay? All right, so you can go up to 150,000, 250,000, 300,000. Now these are all the same rules, and you have 100K static, which is different. It's an end of day trailing drawdown. So for example, the trailing drawdown they have now, let's say you have a $50,000 account. Let's say you make 5,000 in profit, but you don't take the profit, and the 5,000 goes back down, and you just let it ride right back down. You don't take any profits. You're gonna blow your 2,500. So I'll explain that in another video. There's also a lot of videos on the site, and FAQ, okay, right here. It explains everything. Right. Where is it? Anyway, it's in here. Why can't I find it right now? Right. Don't know why I can't find it, but anyway. So that was the one thing. Let me get to some more pros. So now you can have the rhythmic, or you can do Tradovate, okay? And Tradovate, what I like about Tradovate is you can trade from your phone, okay? But before I even get to that, look at all the instruments you could trade. It's at the bottom here. You trade all these instruments. Okay, notes, yields, currencies, indices, um, agricultural, and these are all in the CME group. Okay, if you go to CME group, okay, this gives you all the information you need. Just go through here, go to markets, just go to, let's just say gold. You can go down to quotes. You can see what the most volume is for contracts here. And that's an example of just seeing what contract you got to trade, okay? Instruments you could trade, and then, okay, so there's some, you could actually trade micro Bitcoin and micro Ethereum as well. And this is Tradovate's list, what you could trade. Okay, I don't think they allow you to trade crypto on here. Yeah, so that's only on the Ninja. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's right here. And what else? These are the platforms you can utilize. I'm gonna scroll down to payouts real quick. Check this out, this is pretty cool. So these are all the payouts customers, traders are getting. Look, 2000, 2000, 2000. You could just scroll down and just match the names up. A lot of people do testimonials, you know, and these are payouts. Okay, now real quick, if you go to Tradovate, and this is my Tradovate account, I have a $25,000 account. The cool thing about this is if you have TradingView, okay, TradingView, I'm sure most of you guys know what TradingView is not, which is one of the most common charting systems out there. You can do multiple things with this, but what's cool is if you really want to trade from your phone and whatnot, or you just want to trade from TradingView, you can simply go here, go down to Tradovate. Oh, crypto's on. You can put your Tradovate username and password, and once you log in, connect, that'll set you up to trade on TradingView. And then you simply go back here, and you would set it up and trade on TradingView. What else? Am I missing anything else? So the positive about trading, about Apex is a low barrier to entry. It's regulated. You can practice in sim. There's no time limit to pass. There's only one step. Just don't fail that trailing drawdown. And the way to combat that is use a there you go. How does the trailing threshold work? There you go. But use a trailing stop loss to combat this, okay? And lock in your profits. You know, use sound risk management. And the biggest thing too, one of the biggest things is that the data is free. If you were to go do this on your own, there's data fees that you got to pay. Okay, so Ninja fees, Tradovate fees, it's all included in the monthly. All right, so this gives you an example of the drawdown, and I would check this out. It's under Apex Trader Funding Evaluation Accounts. Click here to see the entire section. So that gets you there. And I think I covered everything, but yeah, so they're having an 80% off sale. And if you have any other questions, I have a Discord. I'll leave that in the link. It's free Discord, okay? And I can't think of anything else, but hey guys, thanks for coming down to the channel, and I will see you out there. Cheers.